Hey there, how's your self-care? This is a quick check-in for you ladies because so often I'm hearing from coaching clients that their self-care, like they're just not happy. They're really struggling with day-to-day. Maybe you're a mom, you're home with kiddos. Just had a woman post in my Happy Wife Facebook community saying how she's got baby number 5 and husband is gone away on a business trip and she's exhausted. So oftentimes I ask clients to score their self-care from 0 to 10. So kind of like a gas gauge, right? 0, like you are almost at empty, to 10, where you are a happy, ridiculously happy woman, a wife, right? Like you're just amazing, kind of skipping along, singing all day, right? So just like a gas tank in a car will be dead on the side of the road if you don't stop every now and then at the gas tank and put some gas in. So we as wives, as women, also have to go to the well, so to speak, and fill up on goodness. And so today, so excited because once a month I get together with some girlfriends. We met for breakfast, and so I went to this really cool little cafe they have a farmer's market attached to it, and we were able to sit outside on, it was an old hotel at some time, so I love history stuff. Being able to sit out there on the deck with their the rattan chairs with the big round tables and the flowers, and one of the ladies came over and brought a glass mason jar filled with fresh flowers and sunflowers on our table, and they make homemade English muffins there, and they have an amazing roasted garlic sauce that you put on an egg sandwich with cheddar cheese. Oh, it was to die for. And a nice delicious cup of coffee, and I'm drinking decaf, so that's even better. And just the girl time, being outside with the fresh air and a nice breeze, and there were flowers all over, and getting to catch up with these friends and eating nourishing foods. And then we went for a long walk, actually, and we went to this cool kind of a vintage consignment shop, and it was just cool walking through this house where Holly has it all decorated with people bring consignment and many old things. And there was an old antique water cooler, that small round one that they had probably back in the 70s, that my mom had one like it when we used to go camping as kids, and so that brought back a memory. And so kind of going through there, and they tried on dresses and just seeing the cool bargains and just having fun, like checking out all the old things. And then we walked back. We walked on this trail, so we got some trail hiking in there. And then we went to an old home day thing where they had outdoor vendors, and the library had all kinds of free books. Well, it's by donation, so I got a bag full of books. I love books. And what else? I'm sitting here at the lake today, and my kitty, can you see Kitty? Kitty's down here. Can you see Kitty? Kitty. Kitty's with me. There she is. That's Truffles. So getting to spend, quality time, downtime, friend time. And then I bought some mint plants, and so I planted. I loved just to be in the garden a little bit. And so I picked a little bit of it when I planted it, and I made some green tea. So I've got some nice green tea brewing with the fresh mint in it. And so I love that piece with the gardening, the herbs, and drinking something healthy for myself as well. So there's just so many cool things. Lipstick. You can put a little bit of lipstick on. Little things. So like the mums who are really struggling with getting it in, even if it's just picking out clothes. Because I remember those days when you can't feel like you can even go to the bathroom and go pee by yourself, or taking a shower. Like, what's that? So the idea of taking a hot bubble bath, yeah, there's no way you're going to be in there long enough. Unless you do it maybe after the kids are in bed. But usually I was so exhausted that I would just collapse into the bed. And so I get it. I know where you're at. And anybody here who's listening who's had little ones, you know how hard it is in that stage. And I just want to send a big old hug to you, because I'm an empty nester now. Oh, I'm going to get teary. And I miss them. I miss them so much. Oh, gosh. Having little ones, it's short. It feels like it's never going to end when you're nursing so often and you're just exhausted. And so I just invite you to find little things that you can do so that you can enjoy the journey. Probably more than a lot of us did back in that time. You know, I used to love to get up and watch Mother Angelica on EWTN. That's when I found her. And it was a time when I could grow in my faith. And I used to have the Magnificat next to me, and I could have prayer time, quality prayer time in the middle of the night when I was up, or even just savoring. And I'm gonna cry. Like my oldest one, he's 29 now, but when he would look up at me and smile in the middle of the night when we were up together nursing, I'll never forget it. Never. So there's beauty in the moment. Okay, so even if you're in the mire of the diapers and the exhaustion, just know that you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You are a strong, courageous mom, and it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Being a mother is the greatest calling you'll ever have, and a wife, to keep your family together. And that's where the self-care comes in, because if we end up crabby and empty, which I did, I totally crashed and burned when I was homeschooling the kids because nobody ever told me to put myself on my priority list. So put yourself on the priority list. Little things, whether it's just, you got to get dressed every day. Even if it's leggings that you love, whatever, find something that you feel good on. Maybe splurge on really great, nursing bras or whatever it is that makes you feel good, or a squirt of perfume, or a particular shampoo that smells good. I had this lemon scented body scrub that it's just like vibrant when I would just use it in the shower. I was like, 10 seconds just to breathe it in. I loved it. I got to find more of it. But little things to be mindful of the blessings, right? Putting out a bird feeder, watching the birds, the hummingbird feeder. I love it when the hummingbirds come. And making sure that you're eating well, all those things, making good choices. That's the other thing I did today, is that I made a kale salad. And people, not everybody loves kale, but Sister Miriam actually had a fabulous, if you go to their website for Abiding Together podcast, she had a fabulous ginger carrot dressing on kale salad with cranberries and nuts. And I added a little bit of feta cheese, but it's delicious and it's healthy. So it makes me feel good. So any little things like that. I also bought myself a hula hoop. But I'm sad because I can't quite hula like I used to. When I used to win hula hooping contests when I was like probably 10 or under. So anyways, I got to figure that out again. But I went for a nice long walk with the dog yesterday, and I'm going to go out kayaking later when the wind dies down. But just find little things, even if it's a book and you read a page. It doesn't have to be that you read the whole book. Even if you have a journal. Big one is having a gratitude journal and being mindful of what's going well and jotting it down. And even if your babies are in your arms and you can't write it down, you could even play a game with the older kids of how many things can we find that we're grateful for, and creating that as a culture in your family of everybody starting to look for the good all the time. That's just an amazing. Gratitude always shifts my heart in a big way. So wherever you are today, I hope that you're finding wonderful things that you can be grateful for, that bring you to the well, to fill up your cup. Even Jesus did self-care. Even he went to the desert. Even he carved out time alone for himself, right? And even Mother Teresa would spend an hour a day at Mass and in adoration. And so it's important that we take care of ourselves. So I'm standing for you, ladies. I am standing for you to fill yourself up so that you can be your best self. And if you need more encouragement, come on over and join the Happy Wife community on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe to this channel below, like this video, leave a comment, all the things. I'm standing for you, and you can be your best self. You can. There's hope, and this season will pass.